It is. Today is the 16th day in the month of November. Countdown to Christmas has already started. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing fantastically well. I'm doing great this morning. It feels good to be here again to talk to you about what's trending in Nigeria, giving you the headlines from various newspapers. This is the front page review where we give you headlines and discuss some of the hot topics in the news. Later on the program, Rufal Seni will be joining me to analyze some of the hot topics, the issues in the news, and the phone lines will be open for you to join the conversation. Right now, we are streaming on a social media platform on YouTube. We are streaming there at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And on our website, we're also streaming at www.thevoiceofthepeople.ng. And we also have a mobile app. We're streaming there right now on our mobile app. You can take it everywhere you go. Just search for Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and then you get the app downloaded, click on play, and now you're taking us everywhere you go. Okay, let's start this morning. So much to talk about. We'll start with the Punch newspaper. I have 5 newspapers this morning, as always. I have the Punch with me. I have the Vatin with the Punch this morning. The first headline here reads, Ngige hates ASUU, responsible for half salary, says lecturers. That's the first headline. Second one is also from the Punch newspaper. Tinubu campaign, VIPs hit plateau with 30 private chartered jets. Breaking, Trump declares 2024 presidential bid. Now, fuel subsidy to end in 2023, says Finance Minister. Still giving you headlines from the Punch newspaper. Fraud, you can't persecute me, Ondo Speaker tells EFCC. Exposed criminals on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, IGP tells communities. Exposed criminals on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, IGP tells communities. Diasporans remit 20 billion naira to Nigeria. And just in, Lawmakers dies at APC Jaws rally. That's also from the Punch newspaper. You are a professor, do better, Obi replies Soludo. And we're moving now to the Vanguard newspaper. 2023 fight to defend Nigerian soul. That story is on the Vanguard. 2023's fight to defend Nigerians' soul, says Tinubu. And the 2023 article promises to revisit Orosonya's report, remove fuel subsidy, and can start engagement with presidential candidate meets Tinubu today. The headline is on the Vanguard newspaper. 2023 we will stand with Khan on Muslim ticket, Catholic night. And Okowa, Delta government to empower 5,000 artisans in 2023, says Okowa. Now, federal government disburses interest-free loans to 828 beneficiaries in Bayelsa. Also from the Vanguard this morning, Peter Obi Soludo will answer to Igbo's deities, says Ohaneze. The story is on the Vanguard. Now we move to the Daily Thrust newspaper. PDP, Tinubu's prophetic blessings shows we represent hope. The story is on the Daily Thrust. Obi to Soludo, I governed Anambra as a trader. It's your time to deliver as a professor. It's on Daily Trust. This story is on all the newspapers. Buhari, Amina Mohammed, others to speak at directors' conference. Food inflation soars to highest level in 2022. Now to the Sun newspaper this morning. Don't die for Atiku, Obi, Tinubu, others. Kuka tells Nigerians. It's very important. Don't die for any of them. Atiku, Obi, Tinubu, others. Kuka tells Nigerians. We are not insensitive to security challenges on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, says IGP. Kyari canvasses flexible emergency transition for Nigeria. Others. Now, the rider says predict rise in energy demand for Africa. That story is from the Sun newspaper. Now, over now to the nations this morning. Fire averted at the 3 fuel station in Anambra. Pay ASUU government congrats 8 U.S. Nigerian exile. Okay, that's the headline here. It says pay ASUU and then government congrats 8 U.S. Nigerian exile. Now to this day newspaper. Tinubu's prayer. God bless PD. Prophetic, says opposition party. And then the writer here from this day newspaper says, insist APC candidate ineligible to contest presidential polls. Another writer, article, my restructuring agenda is to make government more efficient. No going back on phased petrol subsidy removal in 2023. The writer reads, World Bank, Nigeria has to stop bleeding now. Insist phase out subsidy will enhance fiscal balance. And finally this morning, Nigerian Air Court restrains federal government to others from partnership with Ethiopian Airlines. Now, these are your headlines this morning. Lots of headlines for you. We are going to be looking at some of the hot topics in the news this morning. Quite a number of them. We just hope that the time will be a bit slow today so that we can really get talking. Now, I'll get Rufai Hussaini hopefully on the line, and then the conversation will get going. Hello, good morning.
Hallelujah. The line is good this morning, though.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Rufai, for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Mary.
We have quite a number of interesting hot topics. So let's just start with the APC campaign that kicked off yesterday in Jos Plateau State. A lot happened yesterday. It was trending for different reasons. First off, let us start with the numbers of private jets that was seen at the event. Over 20 governors elected on the platform of the All Progressive Congress and several other party chieftains arrived at the Jos Airport yesterday with over 30 private and chartered jets to witness the presidential campaign inauguration. It was a big event. Jets everywhere. The president was there. Other governors were there too. And then something sad also happened. A lawmaker who represented Mushi constituency 2 in the Lagos State House of Assembly under the banner of the All Progressives Congress, Shobo Olawale, has died. He died at the event yesterday. He slumped, and that was it. He was taken to the hospital, but he was declared dead. It happened at the rally, although the cause of death has not been announced. And that's another one. And also, there was a goof from the APC presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu, where he was talking. He said, thank you, God bless you, God bless Nigeria, and God bless PD. He wanted to say the other, and then remember, APC. So this was trending yesterday, and even the PDP people have said, it is prophetic, saying that PDP is the ordained one to move Nigeria to the next level. Now, the discussion this morning, Rufai, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, the discussion this morning, I know that a couple of times the presidential candidate of the APC have been asked, are you proud of the achievement of President Buhari of the APC? Are you saying you're going to continue from there? That question has been asked a number of times. But in his speech yesterday, the APC presidential candidate, he said that the foundation now, let me read what he said. In his speech that was later interpreted in Hausa language by his running mate, Tinubu praised Nigeria for believing in the APC to lead the country. He said the campaign was starting in Plateau, a place that properly showed Nigerians' vast potential. Reeling out the successes of Buhari's administration, Tinubu said there was massive development in the agriculture, infrastructure, and power sector in the last 8 years of APC government. According to him, this foundation now requires more builders to make it massive structure, calling on all Nigerians to embark on the journey with him. So he has credited this administration, saying that what we need now is to build on Buhari's administration. That when we talk about power sector, there is massive improvement, agriculture, massive improvement, infrastructure, massive improvement. Do you share this sentiment, Rufai Hussaini?
You know, Mary, I like to deal with the fact. Congrats to APC. They started their campaign trail yesterday. And like I said, Tinubu was a smart politician. You can't take that away from him. This is no sentiment. I speak the fact. As an experienced politician with over 30 years, in this, and he knows how to strike some right chords. And he did that tactically. In fact, a lot of people were even saying at first, the channeling of MP Abiola was beautiful. If you remember what happened in Jos for MP Abiola, that was when he got his mandate at the SDP primary, Jos 92 or 93, well.
Yeah.
And he kicked us to in Jos. Then also he tried as much as possible to sort of like placate President Buhari. There's been a lot of fight amongst them. And I'm not, okay, let me rephrase that. There's been a lot of back and forth. I think that's easier to say.
Mm-hmm.
And has been said in the past, back and forth and things like that. Even in the primaries, the emergence, the long speech, some things have just not gone right. And that famous statement of Emilio Khan, you remember how he said it and what he says, that, I put Buhari there. So there's been quite some little bit of bad blood, although the APC members will argue otherwise, the people that what they expect President to do. But he tried to reassure President Buhari, which was, giving the right cause and all of that. But the things he said about Buhari achievement was not true. And sorry, I think I just got checked. He said electricity has improved. How? How has it improved? How has it improved? He said infrastructure. Yes, okay. Some infrastructure was done, but has it politically improved? Those are the facts on ground. He said the foundation built economic parameters. Mary, as of this morning, do you know what inflation is saying? Inflation is now 20.09%.
Yes.
In fact, some international agencies are saying that Nigeria's inflation should be in 50%. That the numbers are a little bit, shrouded in some, voodoo economics. That's what some international people are saying, because when you see the temperature of what is on ground. As of this morning, despite the fact that I'm paying humongous subsidy, I hope you know that if you go to the filling station now, the price has increased with about 10 naira. I was hearing Mele Kyari talk yesterday about the fact that that if you bring the product, landing cost of forex and things like that, have jacked it up. And a lot of people will say, oh, why are we paying subsidy? So, yes, President Buhari might have done some things and give it to him. Then he built infrastructure. We can see Lagos Ibadan and all of that, rail line. But the truth has to be said that a lot of people will still second Niger Bridge, because I'm being objective there. But a lot of people will say, no, that the real thing that determines the livelihood of Nigerians is the economy. And the fact that he said he was going to fight corruption, he didn't fight corruption because we see a mammoth piece of corruption. Although the APC will argue that, no, it's because we are fighting corruption, that's why you're hearing them. I'm like, you shouldn't have allowed them to happen in the first place. The scale of what the accountant general did. So Tinubu tried to placate him on those regards. This time he kept the time. But the goofs were there and the gaps were there. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. Is that a new political party, PD, APC? Anyway, a lot of people have argued that PDP and APC are all the same. And if you look at these days, this morning, they splashed it on the headline. That was a goof. And the question is, isn't this goof getting too many? One too many? Also, there were a lot of skirmishes. We talked about the private jet, and it just shows the waste that goes on in Nigeria. In a country where most people can hardly afford 3 square meals, people are using state resources to fly private jets. How many people or governors have flew those private jets in? How many of them fully pay their salaries in their states? How many of them pay the recommended minimum wage? How many of them are going to pay their pension arrears? How many of them even own, how many of these big men that even own factories that are employing over 1,000 or 2,000 people? So it just shows the kind of weight in this kind of economy because you can't power it. In case you don't know, for one round trip, depending on the hour of the trip, for a private jet, if you were to charter it alone, it's about $14,000. Maybe that's worth over 10 million naira for going. All right, so see the humongous weight that goes on in the country.
But you know, politics is a very lucrative business. You could see
Yeah,
the number because if you look at the people that you ask them what do you do, they are all public servants. What do you do?
So why would the public have flying private jet from here and there in a very small economy? And when you check these same people, it's the same people that say we don't have money to pay this and that in our states. Workers are complaining and all of that. And that apart, there's also a skirmish when somebody came on stage and was saying security officials should stop beating a rented crowd that was asking for their money. That's also part of the skirmish that happened there, you know. But back and forth, it was well attended. Give it to Bola Tinubu, you know, any day, anytime. He knows how to pull on a good show. Well attended by lots of Yoruba actors. Well attended by lots of governors. 22 governors were out there. They got in a crowd. Like I said, crowd would not be a problem for Bola Tinubu. But the messaging, and also one thing I want to say is the message of hate. You know, how will you call other people termites? How will you call other people termites? I thought we all signed the peace accord, and you're calling your opposition termites, you're calling them all sorts of names. No. If the politicians, you remember that these people, you have disagreements with them based on policy and ideas. It doesn't mean that you are at war with them. But anyway, don't mind them what they say. I'm sure you saw the picture of Atiku Abubakar and Tinubu at the presidential lounge.
Yes.
You know, and all of that. And all of these people are the same. Wasn't it the same Tinubu that gave Atiku a presidential slot to run in ACM back in the days? Were they not all together? Were they not founding members of the APC? Atiku was a founding member of he was a founding member of the APC. And that's why when Atiku made that very funny speech that APC was founded by people from Buhari's party and Tinubu's party, I just laughed. Atiku was trying to be clear by half. He was a founding member of it. After he had disagreement as regards Jonathan running again, he brought his own people, you know, with his own faction of PDP into what morphed into the APC and some fragments of APGA and the like. So maybe that's why Tinubu said, God bless PDAPC, you know, because maybe he all sees all of them as one. And Atiku is no, but it's true now. Atiku is his bosom friend. They all see each other as one. They both live in the trenches. And that's why all their political surrogates are going to fight and beat other people from other political parties. They should be watchful because these people are friends. And in the end, the elite class in Nigeria is only one, Mary. Yeah. It's either you are there or you are with the masses. It is only one elite class. Irrespective of the political party, all of them in the elite class are the same. Just watch when their own children are having their weddings and parties, they attend each other's weddings and parties.
Like it said that there is no permanent friend, no permanent enemy, only permanent interest. Now, another issue that is trending. I think people are giving it to Peter Obi and his response. Like, he's been mature with his response. That's what a lot of people are saying. Or like other politicians that will call people termites or call names or try to do it. But look at what he responded. You know, yesterday we talked about how Soludo took time to write about 4,008 words to reply what he said when he said that most of the investments of Obi are close to nothing. So he wrote all of that. Now, to the reply of Peter Obi this morning, he said, reacting while speaking to the Alumni Association of Lagos Business School event that happened here in Lagos, he said, when you spread your investment, now I'm quoting Peter Obi now, he said, when you spread your investment, some will go up, some will come down. But overall, the company is still there. The company is still doing well. It is still part of a global chain and everything. I needed to explain it, not because I'm defending comments made by my brother. My brother is a brother and remains my brother. We are very close. I remain prayerful for him. of other things which I didn't succeed, God has given him the opportunity to succeed in it. So for me, if there is anything pending governance, you don't finish. People are still in government in America. So you stop where you stop. Other people will continue from there. I don't look back. He is the governor of my state. He is my senior brother. He is even more intelligent than I am. He is a professor. I am a trader. He knows more, so he will be able to do this better than I'm doing it. I have done my little work as a trader. Now the professor is there. He will do his own thing as a professor. Now, this was what he said, replying to what Soludo said. And a lot of people have been saying, that's a mature comment. That's a mature. What do you think of this?
I mean, if you look at what has ensued between both of them, Obi has been the more mature person more than Soludo. And I think this will make Soludo look at himself critically. You know, Soludo was advised not to write back on that op-ed. But I don't know why he wrote that op-ed. I don't know the point he was trying to prove. And it's quite sad. You know, because a lot of people, when Soludo got in, a lot of people looked at him as Soludo's solution, want an intellectual that can really make things work, but not this back and forth fight. People launch out at him on social media. Yes, people will react. Action and reaction are equal and opposite, according to Newton's laws. But the truth is, you now taking our time to write an op-ed, you are not even defending your position and say, okay, these are the investments that are being made that are worth nothing today. And you are going one step ahead to attack him and tell, well, how you were telling me to come to APGA. I mean, and you know, when I look at that op-ed critically, you know, those were supposed to be Soludo and Peter Obi's private conversation. Why bring it out there in the public? But Peter Obi has shown character, and I think all Nigerian politicians will emulate that. Very good response. Very good response. You see, we need to understand that we are not in a fight with each other. We might have different ideas of how we want the country to work. I posted a video on my Instagram. I think people should go and check it. Before I seen it on Instagram, it was a video of John McCain. He was talking to some of his supporters in 2008, that election with Barack Obama. And some of his supporters said, no, Obama is an Arab, he's a terrorist, he's a dictator. And John McCain collected the microphone and supporters. I said, no, man, please don't say that about him. He's a good man, he's a citizen, he's a good American. He's just somebody that I don't subscribe to some of his ideas, but he loves our country. And you see, that thing is still evergreen. That thing happened in 2008. How many years ago now? But it's still evergreen. And I want every politician to show that level of this, to pipe things down. So good one on Peter Obi. And I'm sure this will bring to rest all of this matter.
Yeah.
And please, I would like to advise Governor Soludo, do not write a part 2. It's not needed. Go and focus on what you promise and other people. I don't even know where you get the time to be able to write over 4,000 word op-eds. Is that what you said, Mary?
Yeah, yes, 4,008.
Over 4,000 words, over 23 paragraph op-eds. So you really have the time to abuse it. So you can even spare, because at least that op-ed will take him about an hour and a half to write.
Write and edit it and make sure it's well worded.
Hour and a half of the precious time of Anambra people that they want for progress and development. Be writing op-eds, attacking people. No, now, Governor Soludo, to believe in you. We look up to you for so much. So please, it's not nice. Let's not continue this. And if you don't want to support the people, don't say anything. Just be quiet about it. Nobody forcing anybody.
You know, there's a kind of reply that trivializes the first. Yes, the kind of reply that makes what the other person said look very immature. Yes, so I think
you're watching Governor Soludo, fulfill his mandate with the Soludo solution, like you said. He's doing some projects. I've been watching a number of broadcasting centers, some updates out of the state. So if you continue on that work, and let's let us die down. Politicians, please remember children are watching.
Yeah, very, very important. Now, before I let you go, let's talk about ASUU a bit, because ASUU has been in the news back and forth with this half salary pay, and some of them are going to protest and all of that. Now, There is a headline from The Punch. It says, Ngige hates ASUU, responsible for half pay, says lecturers. Lecturers in different parts of the country on Tuesday protested against the no work, no pay policy imposed on them by the federal government following the 8-month strike embarked upon by the academic staff union of universities. Yesterday, I heard the president of ASUU, Osodeke, talking. He said that it's like government wants to casualize the lecturers. He wants to make them like common workers. That is why they pay them half salary, that they are not common workers. The way they work is different from other people, so you can't use that same law on them. That the standard of education is falling daily, and it's like the government is trying to do everything it can to put it down the more, bring down the morale of these lecturers, anything that will bring them down. And another person that he was pointing at was Chris Ngige, the Minister of Labor, that he's not understanding at all of the pains, the plight of lecturers, that they are waiting on the federal government to do something about it.
I'd like to call on President Buhari to please look at the plight of ASUU. ASUU took a leap of faith, listening to Mr. Gbajabiamila, believing in all of these agreements to end the strike. Don't treat them this way. They made concessions. It wasn't that you met all the terms. This strike could have still been on. But because of the law of ASUU and God for this country, it's not this time to now bring it for rata payments. No. Please, I beg, anything that can be done, President Buhari should intervene. Let them be paid as a when so that these children can go back to school. I hear some of them are close to exams now. They're going to be writing exams so that they can write exams and we can dig the academic calendar. And now it's a long-term holistic plan for the education sector in Nigeria. And when you look at it beyond 2020, that's what the incumbent leader should be doing. And that's what I should be hearing in rallies, rather than people calling people frogs, people calling people termites and things like that.
And coming there with private jets and lots of money to go around, and you're saying there is no money to pay lecturers that are doing the work and students are suffering for it. It's alarming,
Yeah, a couple times to know what you do in every sector for the people. Let's keep abuses out. Let's stay on the issue. Let's focus. And God will bless this country. This country is a great country. God will bless this country. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for your hope in Nigeria. It's been a pleasure talking with you this morning.
Thank you. But I will thank God the phone lines.
We have to pray for the phone line, and it worked. Thank you so much, Rufus, and you have a great day. Now, you've been listening to the front page review of our daily newspapers. You just heard some of the hot topics discussion. You can join the conversation. Just call us on 0700 903 903. Oh, 903. 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, my sister. This is John Legend calling.
Welcome, Mr. John Legend. It's been a while we spoke.
We are trying now due to network. It's not connecting.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. I really thank God for P2B for his understanding, because if it is me, definitely I will react. But thank God for the way he understood his matter, and he treated very well, even more than my expectation. He really tried. He's a good man to follow. Not because of his an Igbo, but he is a really good man to follow. Coming to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I've forgotten the name of his party. Definitely, that is the same kind of mentality we are talking of here. We cannot continue painting black and blue. When you see black, you paint it, you say it's not black or it's blue. When everyone is saying it's blue, this man is old. We cannot continue talking about him. He is old, and he's showing you the kind of mentality he has, because we cannot continue wasting our money. If you calculate the money Nigeria have spent over Buhari treatment in London, I believe if you use it to start a small local government, we know the kind of structures you will bring out in that local government. Travel is not 1 naira. You understand? So we cannot continue running this country again with another treatment from another person for another 8 years. That is 16 years of treatment in overseas. No. Because this Nigeria, you need your brain to rule this country. You need brain, you need wisdom, you need knowledge. You cannot tell me that somebody has started forgetting ordinary APC now, that you want him now to rule this country. It is not done in anywhere, my sister. let us make use of the people that we know that their brain is working. We have Peter Obi is there. We have Sowore is there. These two people, they are, if I wish how two of these people can collaborate together, even Pankwaso, these three people, I trust them. I know that they can give us a better Nigeria. So you cannot be continue bringing someone that is older than his brain is even more older than his editing. So I believe that man has shown how we will lead this country. Thank you this morning.
Yeah, thank you, John Legend. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. You can also send us a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. Hello, good morning. Hello, yeah, good morning.
Hello.
You're on.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, yes.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. Okay, yes. My take is on, I have two things to talk about.
Yes.
Number one, it's on Peter Obi's response to Soludo. I think it is sad when we have denounced into this kind of party politics, if I may say, because we should be able to know, even bringing it down home. We know that Peter Obi and Governor Soludo, even apart from the fact that Peter Obi has naively, described Soludo as being a toddler. For crying out loud, these guys are from the same states. That's number one. And this is the time whereby, people, the youths, from this particular region, they are becoming, alive, even to the political mainstream of this nation at this point in time. The momentum is high now. This momentum has one that even reposition, the Easterner, if I may use that word, and even Peter Obi as a formidable even candidate as it were. Come to think of it, it's so sad that we have people like this, even the same region, the same state in particular. The training his own brother, if I may use that word. Just because of party politics. I need to let people know. Kwakwanso, Ganduje, what's it called, Bafarawa, and all that. These guys are from the same region. Have you ever heard, any of this one? Especially, we all know that Ganduje is a front runner supporter of, Ashwaj Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Have you ever heard him saying anything against his own countrymen? These are the areas we Southerners we really need to think deep. This 2022-2023 campaign, whatever will go, what happened? Anything from 2023, 24 and all that. And what our marbles, whatever thing we say, will be within the game against us even in future. It is sad that at this particular point in time, a professor, somebody of that caliber, talking down on his brother, even if Atto Peter Obi does not become the president, but that he has proven that there is a potential from this region. It is proven that if we are determined, we can make a shift. As a matter of fact, if Peter Obi actually went to negotiate with other any political party, I'm sure he could have done, because he has brought himself, he has repositioned himself to be a formidable candidate and even party. So it is sad that, because of politics, you are saying all these kind of things. And lastly, my own thing, what I've just realized is that I just pray that God will just come, probably have mercy. Because one thing I've learned is that I think people that really want to do good in this nation, for the nation, they hardly get there. Look at the case of Yaradua. How many years did he use? Okay. MK Adola is there with full potential.
Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. Much appreciated. 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning.
How are you, Mary? Good morning.
I'm doing great. Welcome, Mr. Peter Monse.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Yeah.
Look at the number of private jet dignitaries, and they say there is no money in Nigeria. And we are told that inflation, I think one other station say is 21% inflation that has risen. And then this is the same country that we have people who have led us for the past 8 years. Now, I use this particular government, because this is the government that told us that PDP was destroying Nigeria, that they are coming to rebuild Nigeria. That's why when anybody tells me that it started from PDP, I say no, it started from PDP, but APC told us that they are coming to rescue Nigeria. For 8 years now, Nigeria has gone down. The life of Nigeria is almost next to nothing. Mary, I went to buy Lipton tea, because when the package was finished, this sachet that contains 2 bags inside, I went to, usually that 30 naira. I went yesterday when I was just in a emergency purchase. Told me 15 naira for one. I said, what is the problem? Why 20 naira immediately on this? Now, that cut across, because that was last night. That's why I mentioned it. Maybe what can people, a derica of rice that in 2017, 2020 was 250 naira. Today is 600 and 650 naira. And people that said they were coming to rescue us still want to destroy this country by still wanting to hold on to power. I think APC should have apologized to Nigeria and tell us that, look, like what Tinubu is saying now, I tried as a trader, so you come and do as a prophet. They should have said, look, we've tried our best. We cannot rescue this country. Let us allow Peter Obi or allow any other person to come in. See, I just want to submit it this way, that Nigerians, if we love this country, if we love our lives, children cannot go to school. There are families that 2 daughters are now hawking. They have been withdrawn from school because the parents cannot pay. I know those ones that left their mother's stores to collect the market and then redeem it. They did not give to the mother again. And then the woman is at home now. What are we going to mention down that APC had not destroyed in this country? The educational system? I mean, you want to talk about the health system? You want to talk about the petroleum industry? That what is the minister? How they stealing there? So they steal our product to buy private jets, and they're flying all over. And these people have been distancing themselves from Nigerians. I think we should distance ourselves from them this come 2023. Let them go, please, so that we can recover this country and recover our life and move forward. This is not supposed to campaign any longer. They should have told us we couldn't do this. We could not bring back Chibok girls. We could not stop Boko Haram. We could not give you 4 refineries. We could not give you steady power supply. None of those things that they have delivered. And Tinubu is still campaigning. To do what? Again. Please, Nigerians, I don't want to beg any longer. I just pray that God will deliver us so that we can do the right thing. And make sure we vote out APC. I'm telling you honestly, that's from the heart of my heart.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Peter Monse. Now, 0700-903-903-903. Now, I'm going to take some WhatsApp message. The WhatsApp number to call is 0700-903-903-9. That's the number to send your WhatsApp message to. This one says, good morning. The good people of Nigeria should intensify their prayers. God is answering already. APC kick-starting their campaign in Jos yesterday with so many private jets gotten from poor masses money. A good one, and Almighty God showed a signal of impending danger by removing one of them at the spot. The cries of poor Nigerians would not go in vain. God has rejected APC, PDP. Labor is the way. Okay, that's one of the WhatsApp message. We'll take another one. It says, Sister Mary, it is well with you. This is Jide Ekele from Hilltop Estate, Aburo. So honestly, I don't understand the rationale behind the governors of Plateau met by declaring public holiday for ordinary APC campaign. I will praise him if he extends that to the other 18 contesting candidates. Otherwise, that is errant nonsense. As for Tinubu first rally, nice one. I just like that man. But my only reservation is his age and health. The best thing that man would have done was to give full support to Fashola as APC candidate and El-Rufai as vice. Nigeria would have been in the leading map in 2023. I don't want the administration to be hijacked by his chief or staff or his attorney general, because for sure he cannot run Nigeria for 8 years with sound health and mind. God bless Nigeria. Okay, that's a comment from WhatsApp. Let's take.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Can you turn down the volume
Good
on your radio?
morning.
You're okay. Good morning.
I don't. Good morning, my sister.
Where have you been, Chief?
I travel, my
It's been long, Chief Aloy.
sister. Yes, she's a lot so much.
Yeah, welcome to the program.
What I say, if anybody went there Nigeria now know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. Now, this thing when Soludo talk against Tito, it's not good. For this, even if not from other states like Imo, Abia, or all this, I go say the governor no come from. 2 governors come out for Apoga and the level. The man just come and they talk. I never, okay, let me keep that one apart. You see, when God they help somebody, they help, and the party when the campaign when they go yesterday, person when they chop go, they talk another thing. And the one who wants to person to talk through something, how can he lead Nigeria? My own will be say, this is when we they talk now. Peter Obi is the governor, is the president of Nigeria by God's grace, not by force. And not apart from Peter Obi, any young man will come out, all those parties. You can pick from there, not the old cargo, then come out. Now, hungry they keep us oil. If you price the price of red oil now, one bottle now is 2,000 plus. How can person conceive? Okay, those to keep for APC when they talk this, make them go buy brew. Make them know how much. They know the whole brew now because brew costs. Before they realize they pass from motor, they talk. What I'm saying, we don't suffer too much. Anybody when talk about P2G, against P2G, this one our people talk that is Senate Vice President waiting the dinner. And to the mother, if he reach there, then catch him, talk him for airport here. Where you could. He reach there, then roll up. It's the bag now. Is there also, is there who sell? Okay, this pastor waiting that they call him. That's why I'm talking. The church now don't close. The church don't close. See this making a door. When person when the number 4, when the also don't buy, he just jump and carry the thing. He never fit to do anything. And he the talk say he never talk for Igbo people. Like I tell you, all these things when they do now, Igbo they do themselves. Because now this is our turn. And if you do this thing now finish, we go say Nigeria no give us chance to do. They no give us chance to do. Even I thank God passenger go they live for long. Go live long. They come out and follow and say this is turn for Igbo people. And they support the man reach tomorrow. Carry and go London. Carry and go everywhere. It's sometimes they do something. Okay, person won't go in this thing yesterday. You know fit to speak. You just call another party. Now he go lead us.
Thank you so much.
God bless Nigeria.
Yeah,
God bless
thank
Nigeria.
you so much, Chief Aloy, and welcome back to Lagos. Okay, 0700 903 903 903. This one says, I am Mr. Timothy from Surulere. ASUU problem with Ngige is because of the mistake from our political scene. When a carpenter is appointed to supervise petroleum company, it will lead to sabotage. Ngige is a doctor, but he's not a professional qualified administrator. Okay, the comment from Timothy. Another one says, good morning. Only thing I picked is Tinubu said in Jaws was that God should bless PDP and saying he will continue where Buhari stopped. And God forbid, Leo from Lagos. Okay, this one says, good morning. My name is Kennedy from Austria. Please, I will all need us to pray that God should send APC and PDP out because they are dangerous to Nigeria. Labour Party is the way. Okay, and more comments are coming in. Let's take calls now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program. What's your name?
My name is Afunwadam. I'm calling from Edini.
Oh, welcome, Afunwadam. Good to have you join us today.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead.
See, this is Soludo matter. Me, I believe Soludo just talking own. I say it for one of our programs. whether I used to have this yesterday. Soludo is nowhere to be found in church. The statement when he makes is just, I look it as insensible. No sense inside. And I thank God for the waiting my people answer reply him. It shows enough maturity. So that is one. About the APC issue, I'm telling Nigeria, make them forget about the matter of APC. Make them close the chapter. That medicine, whether headache, you don't use the APC medicine tablet, no work thing. So we don't need anything pattern. Whether they go bring they go bring any person. Anything pattern APC, we forget about it. So they borrow all our money and go buy private jet. They say Nigeria not get money. So make Nigeria wise. That's and make everyone go and have his own PVC. So that's my own contribution. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to join the conversation. Hello, good morning to you.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great this morning. Thank you for calling us.
My name is Neji. Yeah, I'd like to comment on two of your matters arising. One is the labor ASUU strike, and the APC policy. In this case, I believe that when the labor union wants to go on strike, as it happens in all other times, they should have enough resources to back their strike. Members are supposed to be paid by the labor union when they are on strike. The labor union pays their staffs, not the government. That's how it is in all other places. The labor union funds their members and they call them out on strike. Now, Nigeria is an exception. Now, these people go on strike for 9 months. And that's why they can go on strike for 12 months. And that's why the government too can do everything they like. So, the APC thing, to me, the labor is supposed to pay their members. That's my own personal objective analysis. Then on the second note, Soludo made an analysis of investments that Obi has been bragging about, that lay claims to its credibility. And that's an objective assessment. Obi should not just wave it off that he has done his own bit and it's up to Soludo. It is not. Soludo make a claim which is based on objective analysis. People should see an objective analysis and look at it from that point of view, not to rubbish Soludo. It's an objective analysis of an investment, which Obi will say, go and check. The facts are there. The facts are laid on the table. Everybody is chastising Soludo. Why? These same facts will be used to analyze Soludo after that didn't manage the investment very well. But this investment is on a long-term basis that Obi has put the state into. We should understand how it works and not just apportion blames. And when we are doing it, let us be objective, please. God bless.
Yeah, thank you so much for your contribution this morning. Okay, we have another caller here. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Machiavelli. I'm calling from the UK.
Yeah, welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I've been trying to get your call.
Yeah, all right. I just wanted to comment on the one of Soludo, to what he said, the statement he made to Peter Obi. First of all, we have to understand what democracy is. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And secondly, we also need to know what government is. As an institution of the state, which means the machinery through which the will of the state is formulated and attained. Now, Peter Obi has, when he was the governor of Anambra State, he invested the money to make sure that the will of the people can be carried out. And he did well, and he did all he can to make sure that the people of Anambra get the dividends of democracy. Now, as a continuation, what he cannot finish, he left it for his predecessor, somebody to take care of the affairs. Right now, you have Soludo, who came after him, Obiano. Why are you not channeling your anger to Obiano and say, what did you do with the money? You are attacking somebody who has invested the money and never ate it. But today, what are you trying to get? Now, in a situation where Nigerians have been pushed to the corner, letting the Nigerians who have in talent to move abroad, we now have somebody who is trying to bring back the Nigerians who have different talents abroad to come back home to invest in a country which they left. And you still have people in that kind of situation trying to make sure they jeopardize the movement. And they just want to believe that these two political parties can be carrying Nigerians to thy kingdom come. We are tired of the caricature democracy they give to us. The people should have the will. And the people believe that this guy has the will. And they just don't want to live. Looking at what Soludo said to his statement, though he's entitled to his opinion, but I just don't believe at this crucial time when Nigeria needs somebody to take them to the promised land, you cannot now bring this kind of people to start making comments like that. We need to have democracy. And Nigerians need to have a fair share of the national cake. That is all what we need. Soludo is coming as someone who wants to destabilize Obi just because of his own selfish interest, because he wants to see himself as the new commando in the southeast. It doesn't actually work like this, because to me, he's jeopardizing his political career. That's all I want to say. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Machiavelli. Good to have you this morning. Have a great day. Now, let's take one last call before we go. Just one. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What's your name and your location?
Okay, you have Samuel on the line.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Samuel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, sir. My take is the case of this Soludo, Professor Soludo. Sincerely, it's quite disturbing and unfortunate for that kind of how they call that kind of statement to be coming out from a well-learned person. If I may say, you cannot see the reason why at times even these professors, or maybe because of their political ambition or image of this political corruption and things like that, that permitted their, or even beclouded their sense of, I don't know, intellectuality at times, when it even matter most. And you can see reasons why even Minister of Labour is treating them the way like that, because he has seen them all that many of them are just gullible. Because it's not because of that. I mean, you have your brother in your state, you have somebody who is trying to make a change, who is trying to send signals, in that particular region, and you start like you have the last caller said. I mean, even Peter Obi has left that place now for like almost 2 successive, administrations, at least 8 years or more than that. Even if at all he has done anything that is worryful, government is continuing. Government is I mean, how do I call it now? It's translational. Okay. So you could have pinpointed all those areas. And,
thank you so much. Thank you so much. We gotta go. We gotta go. Thank you so much. I appreciate your comments, your contribution. Thank you so much, everybody that's called in, WhatsApp, YouTube, mobile app. We really appreciate you. This is the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. The program you've been listening to is the Front Page Review. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. You can find me on Instagram at Mary Media, Marry. Then Media. Now, coming up next at 8 o'clock is Ogendigbo. Keep it here. This is the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.